In the bustling morning cafeteria, sunlight streamed through the large windows, illuminating tables packed with employees on their breaks. In a quiet corner, a janitor sat alone. He was a single dad, a veteran, with a humble and calm demeanor. His faded uniform was simple, and his face was etched with exhaustion. He held an old metal lunchbox, and inside was a small, neatly packed meal. He took a deep breath, just about to eat, when a one-legged female soldier entered the room. She moved with a prosthetic leg, her uniform crisp and freshly ironed. She scanned the room, searching for an empty seat, but nearly every table was full. As she stood there, hesitating, she noticed people avoiding her gaze. Some whispered behind their hands. She tried to brush off the feeling of embarrassment and spotted the janitor sitting by himself. With a slight limp in her walk, she slowly made her way to his table. She gently tapped on its surface. "Can I share this table?" she asked, her voice polite but nervous. The janitor looked up, his eyes kind and full of a deep understanding. He nodded without a second's thought. "Of course, soldier," he said. She carefully placed her tray down, the slight clatter betraying her nerves. As she tried to sit comfortably with her prosthetic, he moved his own chair to give her more space. She smiled gratefully. "Thank you," she whispered. They sat in silence for a moment, the noise of the cafeteria fading into the background. Then she noticed a veteran's badge pinned to his lunchbox. "You served?" she asked. He nodded softly. "Long time ago," he replied. An instant connection sparked between them. Out of pure respect, she gave him a sharp salute. He chuckled gently. "No need, kid." Her eyes then fell on an old scar on his hand and her expression softened. "I lost my leg in service," she shared quietly. He listened, not with pity, but with a look of profound admiration. "You're stronger than you think," he told her. She was taken aback. No one ever said that to her. Curious, she asked about his job. "Just cleaning here to support my boy," he said simply. She admired his humility. When she asked about his son, he pulled out a worn photo from his lunchbox. "He's my whole world," he said, his voice filled with love. She smiled warmly. "You're a hero twice," she said. He looked at her, confused. Why twice? "For serving the country," she explained, "and for being a dad." Her words stunned him. His eyes filled with an emotion he hadn't felt in years. No one had acknowledged him like that. She sensed he was holding something back and gently asked, "Are you okay?" He hesitated. "Just tired." "Life feels heavy sometimes," she nodded, understanding that feeling all too well. "Pain means you fought," she said. He stared at her, surprised. Those words struck a deep chord within him. She began to share her own story of recovery, the multiple surgeries, the months of rehabilitation, the sleepless nights haunted by memories of the battlefield. He listened with his full, undivided attention, his respect for her bravery growing with every word. "And yet you stand," he said, his voice full of awe. She smiled, a flicker of pride in her eyes. In that shared silence, they formed the quiet bond of warriors. Suddenly, her prosthetic leg slipped slightly. He quickly reached out to help steady her. She laughed nervously. "Still learning," she said. "You're doing just fine," he reassured her. By now, others in the cafeteria had started to notice them. Some smiled respectfully, while others whispered with newfound admiration. But then a manager walked by and frowned disapprovingly at the sight of the janitor sitting with the soldier. The soldier saw his expression and stood up firmly. "Is there a problem?" she asked the manager, her voice steady and clear. The manager stuttered, No, ma'am." She held his gaze for a moment longer. Good. Then she sat back down, her posture proud. The janitor was stunned. You didn't have to do that, he said. Yes, I did, she answered firmly. Heroes deserve respect. He lowered his gaze, overwhelmed with emotion. She saw tears forming in his eyes. What's wrong? She asked gently. He whispered, It's been years since someone called me that. She reached across the table and squeezed his hand softly. Then hear it again. You are a hero. Silent tears began to stream down his face. Thank you for sharing this table, he said, his voice thick with emotion. Thank you for letting me, she replied. They finished their meals in a peaceful, comfortable silence. A deep friendship had formed in that short time. She asked if she could meet his son someday, and a wide smile broke across his face. He would be honored. As she stood to leave, she handed him her service card. Call me if you ever need help, he nodded, full of gratitude. Take care, soldier, he said. She saluted him one last time, and this time he proudly saluted back. She walked away with a newfound confidence in her step. As the janitor gathered his lunchbox, he whispered to himself, Still a hero ... double quotes for the first time that day. A genuine smile lit up his face. A renewed sense of purpose filled him as he walked toward his next task, his head held high. Kindness between strangers can heal the deepest wounds. Thank you for watching this story from Kindness Quest. If this touched your heart, please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content.